You know, you're only here because you want to be here. And the sky was aflame with a red and gold sunset. You know that whatever you choose to build will endure, and no, you would not have it any other way. It's just that you cannot focus, so you look down. So many people have been here before you. There's now a path where they walked thinking they were just following their feet. It's different for you, of course. You know, you're only here because you want to be here. And even though you are aware of the crowd that preceded you, you know not one of them has been in this place in quite the same way as you, and you cannot really explain, but there's no one here to listen, so you look up. And the sky is aflame with the red and gold sunset, or some other equally worn phrase. Look at it closely, you see it goes through the same colours as a bruise, and they're all there. The pink, the yellow, the purple, the red, and the black. Look around, you can make out strange shapes in the distance. Investigate them, they are ruins, rubble heaps. They fell, and you feel sorry for whoever made them, but you know that whatever you choose to build will endure. The inevitable whirlwinds and earthquakes and floods. Look back. Every link in the chain of events that led you here connects to the others perfectly, and yes, some parts seemed strange when you first found them, but now they fit each other snugly, and no, you would not have it any other way. You think, as the chain stretches behind you, flawless and unbreakable. Look inside. You are filled with great expectations, and your stomach tightens, and your breathing goes shallow, and you cannot focus, and then you're not really trying, you just let it all go in your head. You give in this. Well, this is how joy feels, you know it. Or fear, because too many people have been here before you, so you know this must be love, or some other equally worn phrase, and such words are ruins, rubble heaps. They fell, and you stumble upon them too, but you know there is no other way to the purple, the red, and the black, so you let it all go in your head, you give in. You take a deep breath. You make the first couple of steps faster, telling yourself over and over and over, hey, I'm just following my feet. Thanks. Right, thank you. Hi, hello. My name is Bogdan Piasecki, and you are even behind me. You're quite far away. If you're kind of standing there and kind of want to linger by the door in case you want to make a speedy exit, I won't mind if you make a speedy exit from the front of the stage. And there's lots of seats here, and I can't help but notice you standing there, so please come closer. Otherwise I'm just some idiot talking to himself, whilst people sort of just loiter around. Please, one person, come closer. Thank you. Yes, okay, I'll take that, as they hesitate. I don't blame you, it's poetry. Right, so yes, my name is Bogdan Piasecki. I come from Poland, which should not be a surprise, seeing as we're pretty much all here now. It's a nice, like a few isolated chuckles. It's okay to laugh at this if I say it. It's not racist if a Polish person says it. I moved here to do a degree at university in the first place, and I discovered a relatively new institution to me, which doesn't really function in Poland, which is called the gap year. And I'm sure you know what a gap year is, because anyone here been on a gap year? Yeah? Where, if you don't mind me asking, where did you go? Spain. See, that's nice and close. Because most of the people I met tended to go to India or possibly Thailand in order to find themselves. And I'm sure you're a lovely person, and your time in Spain was wonderful and profitable. But they seemed to, they mostly said like, man, it changed my life, it changed the whole way I look at things. But really, they were the exact same people, just with a bunch of new annoying anecdotes. So this next poem is not really about this at all. I'm just trying to establish a rapport. Thank you for that. It's called I Was Losing Hope rather rapidly. It's by the way, I don't know what your impressions of poetry are, but this is spoken word poetry. You don't have to sit there and look wise as I impart my knowledge of the world upon you. This is me saying things, and if you like them, it's nice if you react, and if you don't like them, then you keep it to yourselves, because I'm a brittle person. My ego bruises like a peach. Next poem called Memory. Have you ever been to Romania in the summer, in the north? Everything smells of dandelions and drying mud, and the village is ugly. It's made of dirt and concrete, but there are mountains behind it, just north of there. And she looked a little older than me, sitting on the street, her child wrapped in a blanket. As I walked past her, I noticed her smile. We were a little distracted, but telling the whole world that her child was asleep. And this occasion made her want to share something, like some cake or a secret. My mother and the rest of my family did not want me to have this child, and now he won't be able to walk. He doesn't have enough calcium in his bones, and I tried to go to the city to see the doctor, but buses are expensive and they don't run often. My husband's out of work. The rest of my family, they don't speak to me since I gave birth. But you're here on holidays, right? You need to go for a walk in the mountains. There's a monastery there where strange monks live, and if you take a dozen eggs with you in exchange, they'll curse whoever you want. She didn't want my money, she wanted to talk, and I had a camera in my bag worth more than a year's supply of milk, so I took her picture. She was very grateful and a little shy, and I thought I'll remember her for the rest of my life, but it's easier to think of other things. Like the idea that poetry can change the world. And that it's not true that in the event of a catastrophe, poets would disappear first. See, I used to know words that merged into verse by themselves. Words that could make hunchbacks fly. Words that make you want to try to open a new door and refuse to believe that this is it and there'll be nothing more. Words that fell like snow, like hail, like rain. Beautiful singing words that were screams of pain. Words of sadness, words of wisdom and words of great joy. Words of madness, words that built and words that destroyed. New words, wild words, strange words, but I can't be sure that I'll remember them, that they'll come back once more, so it's easier to think of other things, like light bulbs, for example. When a light bulb breaks, it makes a bang. If I broke one that wasn't empty, you'd only hear the clang of broken glass. It's the vacuum filling with air that makes the sound. And if a light bulb wasn't empty, it would burn in a flash, quickly, just a flicker, and the light is gone, neatly. A light bulb is empty. This is why it shines, and why it makes a bang when it shatters. And this is a fact that I remember. And for now, it's all that matters. Thanks. Right, thank you.